Welcome, folks. Welcome back to Aztec Cryptocurrency, man. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is doing good. It's accelerating prior to the halving, which is going to take place in just about 10 days or less. The halving's going to take place, and we are in a pandemic, folks. Doing a bathroom live video tonight to try to talk to a few of you guys and see how you're handling the pandemic, the lockdown, the nonsense, the pandemic is what I call it, and you know that because I've done videos where I've told you this is a pandemic. Got a lot of good information for you folks out there. If you want to join me tonight in this live bathroom video, then please come forward and join me. And I've got a lot of good information that I can tell you that we're all in trouble. But if you plan ahead of time, we can get through this thing. Everybody's going to get through it, but we're all in trouble because this is a pandemic, not a pandemic. And cryptocurrency is doing good, folks. It's doing good. It looks like I got one person who has joined me. Hadn't said anything, so let's just kick back. And I'm only going to do this for 30 minutes. So we got two people here. We got 30 minutes to talk and on the pandemic and the state of what's going on in America and in the world, folks. It's bad. It sure is. Put your words up there and tell me crypto is crashing. Preston McLean, no, it's not. It is not crashing. Bitcoin's almost at $10,000. It actually hit 10 grand. Bitcoin is kicking ass, and all other cryptos are moving on up, but Bitcoin is the father of them all. It's going to keep on going up. I expect Bitcoin, after the having to hit $100,000 in the next year and a half. So we can talk about that if that's what y'all want to do. How's everybody been out there? Because life has been the craziest. It's a crazy life out there. I hope everybody out there has been preparing for the future. I hope that you folks have been getting your act together, paying off bills, stacking some money, stacking some crypto, stacking everything that you can stack to get ready to get through this thing. Because we are not done yet, folks. This is just the beginning. This is what we're facing. We're facing a long suffering period of time. Let me see what this says here. Let's have a shot with everyone. That's right. Let's have a shot. Well, I have a beer. I do have some vodka, but let's not have shots. Let's drink responsibly. And let's talk. Let's talk about what you want to talk about and how you're dealing with the pandemic. The pandemic. The Creature from Jekyll Island, folks. If you have not read that book and understand what The Creature from Jekyll Island is, it is what we're going through now. 1913, when the Fed was introduced. Learn your history, folks. Learn your history. It's all propaganda, Preston. You're right about that. Everything is propaganda. This whole thing is man-made. This is a deal. They're doing Agenda 21. They're seeing how far they can get in this whole situation to how they can control you and me. And they've done a good job at it this time. This time around, I'm amazed at how far they got. They secluded everybody in their homes, and now they're ready for step two. This is not over, folks. This is just the very beginning of hell on earth. Like it or not, this is the very beginning. They have gone a long ways with this one. This is just the start of the end of freedoms in the beginning of war. War is the next step. They have no choice. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to happen. That's right. We have not seen the worst part yet. This is just the beginning. I keep telling my wife, you ain't seen nothing yet. You have absolutely not seen anything right now. This is just the very beginning of the worst part of this thing. There's going to be a second wave, and then there's going to probably be a third wave. They're running with this fucking thing right now, folks. And if you think that they're reopening the states, we went out today. We're fortunate. We got to go out today and eat at a restaurant, sit down, and order food. Nobody was wearing masks. Everybody's non-complacent here in Texas. And but this is just, it's one day in your life. Preston says you can't, Preston McLean says, I already can't buy meat here. Fortunately today I went to my grocery store and they had baby back pork ribs on sale for $1.99, and I bought 3 racks of them. I have a lot of pork in my freezer, but we're still able to get a lot of pork products. It's still available, but we're fortunate. But folks, this is fixing to end. What I think they're doing is they're culling their warehouses. I'm trying to read this stuff. What I think they're doing, they're culling their warehouses full of this old meat, and they're just trying to dust it off, get rid of it. There's no new meat coming in, and because they were stocking that pork, just stocking it up like, take it. We can't keep it froze this long, and this is what they're doing. They're getting rid of their stock because they know there's not going to be much coming in, and that's when the prices are going to go through the roof. Here in about 2 or 3 weeks, folks, you're going to see hell on earth. You're going to see when food is going to get scarce. Scarce. Meat, protein is going to not even be available. And if it is, it's going to be $10, $12 a pound. I'm about to buy a cow. Well, good for you. I'm from Texas. And the food supply is still good here. McLean? Are you from McLean, Texas? Hang on, folks, I gotta get me a lighter here. See here. Preston McLean, where are you from? Oh. I'm from Texas. Says he's from Illinois there. I'm trying to read this stuff. How is it in Illinois there? Preston McLean. How's Illinois? Talk to us. Talk to us. Give us some information on what Illinois is like today, tonight, right now. What's your situation in Illinois? That we got a guy called Preston McLean. He says he's from Illinois. It's hell. It's a blue state. Well, Preston, what is going on in Illinois that's making it so tough for you guys? Do you live in a big city? Talk to us right here. We all need this information. P. Machukinson there says it sucks. Folks, tell me where you're at, where you're from, and why your life up there is sucking right now, so everybody else can understand where you're coming from and why life is so bad during this pandemic. Philippines. What's going on in the Philippines? Stores running low on food. Preston McLean, is that, or, okay, I'm getting confused here, Preston. You're from Illinois, and who's from the Philippines? Philippines on lockdown. Pimachutan, Cebu, Manila. I think I said that right. I'm not for sure. Y'all on lockdown. Food prices going up. The food prices are going to start going up everywhere, folks. This is just the beginning. Do not be fooled by the opening up of everything and people thinking the second round has not even yet hit. The food chain is broken, and get ready for this whole thing to go bad. This is just the beginning. Death, destruction, and doom is on its way. It ain't even got here yet, folks. So don't get complacent and think, well, oh, now it's over. It ain't even begun. War is on its way. I can't even believe people are getting so complacent. That's what they do all the time. It's like, oh, now it's over, and whoop-de-doo, we'll go out and do this and we'll do that. Crypto is going to be the answer. It's going to be a cashless society, folks. But it ain't there yet. It just ain't. It ain't there yet. Next year, let's hope. Everybody that's been investing in the cryptocurrency for the last 3-4 years, let's hope that we got an edge on this whole thing. I think we do. But we're just not there yet, folks. Stop what you're doing and pay attention. Right now, you better start taking care of your own household. You start taking care of yourself. Start taking care of your family. Start stocking up on supplies and making sure and staying away from this so-called virus, whatever it is. They say that people are dying. I know no one that's died from the COVID-19. I just don't. I don't know. And you're right. Crypto entrepreneurs need to make crypto. It's not up to us. It's up to the programmers. We're investors, folks. We don't make the cryptocurrency. We bought into that pie. We are the ones who back it up. We are the ones who have a lot of money in this pie. The pie is not baked yet. It's gone into the oven, but it ain't baked yet. But we love the ideal, we love the ideal enough in cryptocurrency that we bought into that pie. All of us did. That's watching me right now. or who has subscribed to me, we all bought into that pie. It's not baked yet. It's gone into the oven. And when it comes out, we pray that that is one damn good pie. And that pie is, everybody, once they taste it, it's going to want a little more of it, and they're going to keep on eating it. That's all this game is. It's better than stock market, because the stock market is not real anymore. When you have a job report that says 20 million people lost their job and it goes up, you know that son of a bitch is fake. So you got to believe, you got to keep the belief up, folks, that what we bought into is going to be real and it's going to do us some good in the future. And I know that for a fact. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought into it like I did. And you think I'm going to give up on it now? I don't know about Cardano or any of that. I quit doing altcoins a long time ago because they didn't make any sense to me at all. That's the reason I sold everything, put everything I got into Bitcoin. That's the granddaddy of all cryptocurrency. And I was like, wow, that's where I'm at. So I don't know. You can go there if you wish. I'm sure all of this in the future is going to make everybody a very wealthy person. I just didn't go that route. I decided not to. I decided to hell with that. I'm going to sink all my money into Bitcoin and do that route. And that was way before the pandemic. That was way before the pandemic. I seen Bitcoin just keep going up and up. And it's like, why do I have these altcoins? Had over 1 million altcoins and sold them all and put it all into Bitcoin. And that's where I stand still today. I have a little over a half of Bitcoin, which as of yesterday was worth over $5,000, which is not bad for doing $100 a week. Preston says he believes in DigiByte. Well, believe in whatever you wish. I think that the future is going to bring us all wealth in any type of altcoin. I think they're all going to do well. I think we're headed for a cashless society, period. I think this is what this whole thing is going to come out to be. The pandemic, we're all going to go to a cashless society. We're going to go to a place we've never been before, folks. None of us has ever went this route. Absolutely none of us have ever been where we're going. You got to keep your heads up, keep investing in the crypto that you are beloved with. And once this cashless society starts, then crypto is going to skyrocket. And you're right, you won't lose with Bitcoin in the long run. Truth Seeker, definitely a cashless society. Yes, sir, Truth Seeker. It's going to be a cashless society. It's going to be a hard run to get there, but we're already 3/4 of the way with direct deposit, cards, and all of that. Now, during this pandemic, nobody is allowed to go into the bank unless it's a necessity to go inside that bank. And I'll guarantee before the year ends, they're going to quit cash itself. They're going to say it holds the virus. The virus stays on these dollar bills. They're nasty and they're virus carrying things. But the motherfuckers haven't shut down mail. What's up with that? Truth Seeker, Bitcoin is what you will need. Dollars will be worth it. That's right. You're right about that. You know what gets me about this government conspiracy is why haven't they shut the fucking nasty ass mail system down? Mail carriers make a ton of money. They have been the government's dogs for years and years and years, but yet they've lost money, billions of dollars. They've never been profitable, but the government still thinks that you need to deliver worthless pieces of paper into your mailbox. Somebody needs to stand up and say, fuck you. These worthless pieces of paper that you stick in a box that I go out every day to check. Are you deliberately sending a virus? Are you deliberately contributing and paying people multitudes of money, $23, $25, $27, $28 an hour, making them a good living to deliver junk to me and viruses too? I've never seen anything like it, folks. In a pandemic, they still keep delivering junk mail. That right there should tell you that the government is defunct. Put the government in charge of the Sahara Desert, and I'll promise you in 2 months we'll have a lack of sand. There'll be no more sand because the government's in charge of the Sahara Desert. We have no more sand available. Can't make glass anymore because glass is made out of sand. And I'm sorry, there's just the sand is diseased, or there's some sort of beast animal that lives below the sand in the Sahara Desert. So we can't give you any more sand. That's what the government does. It's a defunct society. We need to form militias. We need to do something. We need to get out there and stop this insanity that's going on. And that's what it is. Or we can just print more money, give it to the lazy people and say, here, take this. You don't need to work. But we're going to shut down all the meat packing plants and everything else. You can have all this money in your account, but you can't buy anything with it. That's the way this thing works. All right, folks, I'm at 22 minutes, 51 seconds. Going to only get 30 minutes. You are a libertarian? No, sir, I'm not a libertarian. I'm an individual. I'm a guy that out there sees things that goes backwards. And everything is backwards today. This whole world is fucking backwards. If you think I'm a libertarian, I belong to no party whatsoever. Not the Republican, the Democratic, nor the Libertarian. I don't even vote. You know why? I stopped voting 3 years ago because your vote don't fucking count. It just don't. If your vote counted, you wouldn't be allowed to vote. You see where I come from? If your vote counted, you wouldn't be allowed to vote. You're nothing. Just like I am. We're all pieces of shit in some sort of fucking crazy ass world that we live in. And it's not going to get any better. Everybody's laid down. There's no militias. There's nobody. This thing's going to go bad and we're all going to suffer for it. Don't call me anything. What are you? You don't like government? Is that what you said? No. I like government. I just wish government wasn't corrupt. I don't know. People get all bent out of shape over this. They can't have they don't realize what's happening. Hey, Patrick. Nobody just understands what really is going on. They're throwing these stimulus checks out there to keep everybody complacent. Here's your $1,200. But you know what? If $1,200 changes your life, or you're in trouble already. $1,200 doesn't change my life. I didn't even get it. $1,200. If it changes your life, then you're in trouble already. Stop what you're doing and pay attention. I've never seen anything like it. Truth Seeker, do you have a website? Or are you on YouTube? I'd like to watch some of your videos if you got it, because I like that name, Truth Seeker. If you got a YouTube channel, we'll get you one up. Get you one up. I may even steal that name from you and start a YouTube channel called Truth Seeker, because we need somebody seeking the truth. I've never seen anything like what's going on in the world. People just can't believe that this is happening, but it's happening because there's no recourse. People are not getting together, banding together and talking and saying, hey, let's stop this fucking bullshit. But I'm afraid it's too late. I don't know what's going to happen. Guys, it's at 26:45. I'm going to shut it down. Thanks for you, 2 or 3 guys that decided to come here and watch tonight and talk about this pandemic. Truth Seeker and all you other guys. Thank you guys for watching with me tonight. Love you all, and we'll all get through this pandemic. Not a pandemic, but a plandemic. We'll get through the Bitcoin halving. We'll all make a lot of money. Everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to. This is Aztec Cryptocurrency, folks. Folks, I am out tonight. If I can. There it goes, right there. Can never find it.